Supreme Court refused to delay the implementation of the new amendments in the Citizenship Act. This, as they heard lawyers arguing in over 140 petitions today. The government lawyers argued against any delay in its implementation. The Supreme Court has now issued notices and said they'll hear the matter in 4 weeks from now. They also said, interestingly, this on an argument by the government lawyer, that no High Court should give any decisions in any petitions on CEA till then.
Protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act at the Supreme Court's door overnight, but persuaded to shift well before court opened. By the time of the hearing, the rush inside courtroom number 1 was incredible.
A 3-judge bench headed by the Chief Justice of India heard over an hour. In a packed courtroom, 144 petitions on the Citizenship Amendment Act. The top court made it clear it will not stay the law for the present. Any interim orders will have to be passed by a 5-judge bench, indicating this issue would be dealt by a constitution bench.
Senior lawyers for the petitioners argued that the implementation of the law be deferred for 2 months because once citizenship is given, then it is irreversible. Kapil Sibal argued that process under the law can be postponed. Abhishek Manu Singhvi told the court that in 19 districts of Uttar Pradesh, people have been marked doubtful, creating fear. If the process could wait for 70 years, it can wait for 2 more months. Government lawyers objected to defer the process. Attorney General K.K. Venugopal argued postponing the process is as good as stay and wanted time to respond to large number of petitions. Chief Justice of India said, "This matter is uppermost in everyone's mind. We will not pass any interim order without hearing, and a 5-judge bench will pass interim orders." The court gave 4 weeks' time for centre to respond to points raised by petitioners.
एक-एक कहानी जो बयां करते हैं, पाकिस्तान में कितना ह्यूमन राइट वायलेशन हुआ, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने एक फैसला किया कि उसको इंटरिम स्टे नहीं दिया है.
Few petitioners from Assam and Tripura wanted their cases to be taken up immediately as they stood on a different footing with the rest of the country. The top court agreed to the request and asked the centre government to respond to the pleas within 2 weeks.
Assam and Tripura has their own unique distinctions in addressing the issue. They have their own individual grievances. After 1971, we are not going to accept any illegal immigrants, whether it's Muslim or Hindu.
The Supreme Court is aware that we have a boundary with Bangladesh, not Maharashtra, not Madhya Pradesh, not Tamil Nadu. So our problems are different, our problems are distinct. The Supreme Court has referred to us separately.
In response, protesters at Shaheen Bagh said that they would keep up the pressure until the Citizenship Act is stopped.
अनारसी CAA IPR ज़्यादा वापस न लेंगे, ज़्यादा बैठे रहेंगे. 40 दिन हो गए, 1 महीना भी और काट देंगे.
After today's massive rush in the courtroom, the Chief Justice has also convened a meeting to resolve this before the next hearing. The court also said that small issues on the Citizenship Act will be heard in chambers of the judges to avoid crowding of court. With Arunachalam Vaidyanathan and Arvind Gunasekar in Delhi, Rohit Wellington for NDTV.